Hello, beautiful people. Welcome or welcome back. Thank you if you are a return viewer. I have my big cup of coffee with me for today's video, and I have this pretty candle that a friend of mine gifted me to welcome spring. I know everyone in the northern hemisphere is excited for fall, but here in Peru, September means spring is coming. So today I wanted to talk about my traveler's notebook that I've been using for the last 3 months and like give you my thoughts about it and how I used it. We are also going to set up for the next 3 months. I have prepared already the booklets for October to December. And I also wanted to show you that I couldn't help myself and I made another leather cover. This one I put charms on, and yeah, I think it turned out quite pretty. Okay, so the Traveler's Notebook has been working great for me. I got the passport size in the olive color that has turned like a pretty brown. It has acquired some marks and scuffs. Let's get into it. Here is a picture of me and my husband. I bought these little pockets from Amazon and I got like a bunch of them. I made this little black folder and I used the shape of this one to make the black one. So in this little black folder, I have some Coffee Monsters Go stickers, some cat's eye pictures because I'm obsessed. This is my family, more cat's eye. And then I have this little Muji passport memo with grid paper that I have like completely used. And it's pretty satisfying to complete a notebook, even if it's like a small passport one. I love this little guy. He has kept me company. So yeah, I put the last day of the weekly spreads that I have in here, and I had some notes of notebook sizes. You've already seen this in another video, but I guess I'll show it again because it's so pretty. I made some monthlies. I initially thought these were too small, but now that I look back on them, I really like them. So I might return to this size. And this is how the weeklies look. Some weeks I tracked things and some others I didn't. Here I tried with a bigger monthly layout, which was also pretty useful. I mean, it looks cute too, no? Here's an inbox for August, and this weekly layout that I didn't like. So I went back to this one, tracking my gym and workout. So I have this weekly like dump space that I normally don't use all the way, all the page. So at the end of the week, I will come back and write some memories and stuff. So this is September, and for September, I went back to the tiny layout, but with an inbox page that has been really useful. And then, yeah, these weeklies haven't changed because this layout works perfectly for me. And this is this week. And yeah, on the other side, I made some collections. Some of them have personal information, but these are pen tests. Things to buy, things I want. This I made like a future log for the last months of the year. This is like a tracker of my internet orders, but I dropped it. Some content ideas and like a future space for 2026. Like finance pages. And yeah, this is what this looks like. Then I have these this clear pocket where I have some stickers, some tabs, some pictures, and some Pokemon cards that I have changed for spring to some plant Pokemons. More Coffee Monsters Go emoji head sampler. This was one, I think it was like this, was one whole page. Here's a code if you want to to get it. And I just cut it so that it would fit my little folder. To the little folder, I've stuck a Leuchtturm pen loop so that I can keep a pen with this little guy. This page marker I don't use. It's a bit annoying, but there it is. This is the little folder from Travelers Company that I got from Amazon. And here I have more Coffee Monsters Go stickers and some Planner Monkey Co ones. So yeah, I've added some stickers to this. I really like this one. And I've also shown the start of this little insert, but I've pretty much completed it. So I'm gonna go a little quick through the pages. In the start, I was journaling a little more, but then I started using this exclusively as a bullet journal. And I have used Ryder Carroll's method, but with some tweaks here and there that help me to be more, how do I say this? This helps me to be kinder to myself. So this is what these pages look like. Appointments are a black circle, tasks are a check mark, and notes are a dash. Yeah, so we still have today to set up. And in the back here, I also have, I always do pen test pages in the back. And as you can see here, it was really tested. They were really tested. I had some collections here but this doesn't work for me. I never go back to them. I would love to see what TV shows and movies I've watched, but I don't come back to them. Some affirmations and routines, then things I'm reading. This is a list for the leather notebooks I wanted to make, and I only have like 3 blank pages left. So this is how this is working. Here I have some stickers. These I bought from Amazon, and this is a freebie from, no, this is not a freebie. This is This is an illustration from Lindsay Scribble's Patreon, which I was a part of. I am a part of, but I was in the doodle tier, and now I'm not on the lower one. So yeah, this is what this looks like. I also have a pencil board from Hobonichi that I cut down. This was an A6 size, and I cut it down to a passport size. Okay, so I had to put out the candle because it was leaking. And now I want to show you the new inserts that I have for this little guy. So I'm gonna put this aside. So I made this for myself because I'm obsessed with leather notebooks. So this is Louis Carmen inspired. It has only one elastic, and I put some charms in this. So I want to show you. It has the elastics in the back and a little butterfly thingy. So here I have a sterling ink passport size notebook that I really wanted to use, but let me tell you, I had a really disappointing surprise when I pen tested this notebook. I hadn't pen tested it, and I was just really trusting that it would be the same sterling ink paper that the planners have, and it doesn't. So I want to show you how it went. So this is the pen test page, and sadly, this is how it looks on the back. So I guess I can only use ballpoint pens and the lightest of the gel pens, because even the Energel Klena bleeds. This is the Energel Klena. So yeah, that was disappointing, but this one wasn't. So because it's spring, I have used this Coffee Monsters Go washi on the. This is going to be like the daily bullet journal style insert, and this has a 5mm grid, and it's by Moterm. So I tried to replicate the Traveler's Notebook style first page with this rectangle that I draw, and I have just pen tested the main pens that I use, and this has passed with flying colors. And this is the one for the monthlies and the weeklies. And because this is going to go from October to December, I went ahead and used this Christmas washi from the Coffee Monsters Go also. So I can just hear Mariah Carey saying "It's time" in the background of my mind. So here is where I've done more of a setup, and let's show you. So let's put this one aside. And yeah, I have a really cool pen sticker over here, and I've put the date that this starts for the weekly spreads. And this is my spread for October. I had to tweak some things because the grid from Sterling Ink is a weird size, and so I couldn't make the same spreads that I was making in the Muji notebook. I couldn't fit them horizontally like this. So this is what I came up with, and I like it. So I'm gonna have like an inbox for October, a finance page where I'm gonna track my bills to pay and things like that. and this is the weeklies. I'm doing this layout for the weeklies. I've just tweaked it a little bit so that I have the date stacked like on the left here, like the Hobonichi weeks. But the structure is the same. Appointments on the left and a master task list for the week on the right. So I've done the 5 weeks of October here, and then that's it. Oh no, and then an October review page, and then this will be maybe a November cover page, and then the monthly here. So this little booklet has 64 pages, and the difference between this one and the one I showed you a little bit ago is really it's really big. I mean, there's no bleed through in this little booklet, and the notebook, let me show you a comparison. This is the same brush pen as this one, and look at the difference between the paper. So I'm a little sad by this because I like this little notebook size. But well, what can you do? Okay, so this is great. I have 2 more of these, so they will get used. And the only difference is I think I'm going to put the daily one first here, and the monthly and weekly one inside the craft folder. These will go in next week, and I'm just keeping them stored in this cover that I made. Like this. Lastly, I wanted to do a review of my first 3 months using the Traveler's Notebook, passport size notebook in the olive color. I've loved it. So much so that I really want to keep using it, and I'm not giving into using this one that I made, that I'm also really excited about using. But I like how it has changed a lot since the day that I unboxed it for the first time. It has like gotten some personality to it now. I've changed the elastic for a pink one, and the color also has developed really nicely. You can see there under the daylight how it's going. It's a little stained. I've not been really careful with it, and the system that I created for this has also worked wonders for me. I think I like planning in a smaller size. I have one completed A6 size Telegy that I use the same way as this, only like in a continuous way, that I'll show you in another video, and that really worked, and that's where I got this system from. So to sum up, I'm a fan. I love the feel of the leather. Sometimes when I have had this type of plastic covers in my hands for too long, I feel like I am sitting in one of those like 90s or 80s. I don't know. I don't even know. Like plastic covered couches. You know that feeling? So sometimes plastic gives me the ick. and I much prefer to feel in my hands something like leather, or even this type of like hardcover. I've enjoyed the tactile aspect of this. I've also enjoyed the personalization quality, that you can like put pictures and store things. The notebooks are really versatile to decorate also, so I like that. The knot over here has been a little bothersome to write, but not enough to be a problem. What else can I say? This that I thought that would be a problem to write hasn't, because I keep it like this. I think this was a great idea because I can take it out and put it in whenever I want to. And I will use it with this little Uniball pen. And that looks really satisfying. I like to keep the elastic pretty loose, because I've seen it also scuffs and marks the leather. Yeah, so this is it. I'm gonna continue to use this for the next 3 months until the end of the year, and then we'll do another flip through of the completed little booklets. So thank you so much for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos. Welcome to everyone who has subscribed recently. I'm obsessed with all things stationery, and I love notebooks and planners and pens and fountain pens. So if you also love all those things, you are welcome here. I really appreciate you taking your time to sit down and watch these videos. This was a fun video to make. I hope you liked my little passport companion. It's really satisfying to hold in my hands, and I will keep using it for the next 3 months, and then we'll make another one of these videos. So I hope you have a great rest of your week, of your day, and I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye.